Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Amazon Ads Raw Daily, your daily podcast about Amazon, Amazon PPC, Amazon advertising, and marketing in general, technology topics, and so on and so forth. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Today's topic is about a new app which has been launched on the App Store yesterday. And today is Friday. It's a very sunny day, and I'm keeping it very short for you and also for me, so I can enjoy a little bit of the sun outside. The new app has reached 55 million users within the first day or day and a bit, which is a pretty insane and very good milestone. I know that for ChatGPT, there was like some on LinkedIn and Twitter and whatever, there were interesting charts on how long did it took for certain products like Instagram or Facebook or any other product people use to reach 100 million users. And it seems that this product here is actually about to crack this milestone from ChatGPT, which I think took like a week or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but it was like 10 times faster than any other product reached 100 million users before. And this new app has reached 55 million users as of this morning. The article stating this number is from Search Engine Journal, which was released like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours ago, and the official numbers might come in a little later from the CEO of the company, which is Mark Zuckerberg. So we are talking about the new app from Meta, which is a competitor to Twitter. The app is called Threads, and it's basically a Twitter alternative, a Twitter rival. Twitter, over the last couple of months, since Elon Musk took over the ownership and the CEO position, has had a hard time, I would say, or not the ideal best times. They introduced the blue checkmark, subscriptions, pay for being verified. They just recently introduced something which got lots of bad feedback from their power users, that people are only able to see a certain amount of tweets per day. And especially when a tweet is very short and you create a thread with, I don't know, 10 answers below it, then this would be already 10 individual tweets you would see. And each account, I think a verified account is able to see 6,000 tweets a day. And some users reported that now their tweet deck and their tools they're using to actually scan certain profiles and to be updated on a regular basis on what they post, and not being reliant on the actual, how is it called, the timeline. So when you open Twitter and you just scroll through this kind of feature, which is an algorithmically driven approach to show you what Twitter thinks you're most interested, but eventually you don't see everything from the Twitter users you like to see. And obviously you're not searching for every user and then click on them and look what they've posted. So there's tools out there like TweetDeck, which allows you to kind of add users or profiles, and then you would see their posts in a way that shows you like all their content. And with these new restrictions Elon Musk put in place like last week, and the 6,000 is only for the verified and the paying users, and it's even less for people who are not paying. That means that they will end in a place where they eventually cannot scroll through their Twitter feed is the word I was looking for, the feed, endlessly, and at some point they will not see new messages. And all of these things happening at Twitter over the last months has made other apps other apps like Twitter rise in search volume and rise in popularity. One big example of that is Mastodon, which is an app where you can exchange communication as well, but it's hosted on private servers, I think. I'm not 100% sure about Mastodon, but there's other apps which rose in popularity over the last months since Twitter is having Elon Musk as their CEO, and now Instagram / Meta / Mark Zuckerberg and the company around him have released their own Twitter rival called Threads. And this is only available in the US or adjacent countries. It is not available in the EU due to data protection policies. That is also one interesting point here in Europe, that lately new products are not coming over to Europe because the big tech companies are afraid of getting fined from the European Law Enforcement Council, whatever. And therefore, such products like Google's Bard, which is the ChatGPT alternative to ChatGPT, so the large language model, the chatbot built on top of the large language model from Google Bard. This is also not available in Europe. You have to, if you want to use it, you have to use a VPN, pretending you're somewhere else outside of Europe to actually be able to use Bard. And the same thing goes for Threads, which is also not able to be used with a European-based account. So you would need to find a workaround which are available, but which probably not every user does. So the potential reach is somewhat limited from this app already, and therefore the 55 million users are even more interesting to look at what they are currently having. Obviously, they have a big user base on Instagram, and they make sure that everyone on Instagram understands that there's now this new app, and you can log in with your Instagram profile and Threads, and you can also import all the people from Instagram, which you're following on Instagram, to Threads, and then you would follow them there as well. So obviously they made the interconnection there quite good in a way that it's easy for user to change the platform. And while it's easy for user to change a platform, I want to talk in this last 2 minutes here about a psychological effect, as this is kind of the week of psychological effect talking. And there's two interesting psychological effects which eventually hit here on this Threads topic, and one is called social proof. Social proof is also something we do see used a lot on Amazon and every other company out there since years. Reviews and ratings and user generated reviews. This is basically social proof. Social proof is the concept which says users adapt their behaviors based on what others do. So social proof is a convenient shortcut that users take to determine how to behave when they are unsure or when the situation is ambiguous. They are most likely to look and accept the actions of others as correct. The greater the number of people, the more appropriate these actions seems. So how does this effect turns into, or how does this effect works on Amazon? If you have a product and it has a 5-star rating, that's great. If it has 5-star rating and 10,000 reviews, that's even better. 100,000 reviews, even better. 1 million reviews, you'll hit it. So the more people showing that they're liking the product, the service, whatever, the better it is for you in the end and for your product. And if 55 million people have already downloaded the Threads app, this is also a social proof. That's why Mark Zuckerberg and their PR department will make sure that everyone knows how much user they have already on their platform. I think Twitter has like roughly 300 million or something like that. Let me Google that for you here real quick and see if we can find any Twitter user numbers 2023. So let's see. According to bankmysell.com. Total users in 2023, Twitter currently has 354 million users, which is a 4% decrease from 2022. So it seems roughly 350 million users. And if Threads would hit that mark, there would be boom. I'm not saying that it will kill Twitter, because there will be people who just still love Twitter as how it is. There will be people who will not accept a Meta app. There's lots of people who don't like Meta, but there's also lots of people who don't care about which company is producing the app I'm using for communication and whatever I'm using that app for. And obviously a high number of users, a high number of downloads will work as social proof for other people to follow. And if an app is number one in the App Store for whatever category, then other people will at least consider downloading that app and seeing how it works as well. And that is the social proof effect in reality here. And yeah, let's see how it turns out and what happens on Twitter side. I have read that Twitter already is starting a lawsuit against Threads, as I think they're kind of stealing some not IP, but some ideas from how Twitter works and some whatever. So obviously Elon Musk is prepared to do a fight, not in a cage, but in the lawsuit, in the court. So let's see how this turns out. And with these two pieces of information for today, I wish you all a pleasant sunny Friday and a great weekend, and and I'm happy to be back on Monday with some Prime Day actions going on then at the beginning of next week. So thank you all for listening and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.